Welcome to a Systemic Solutions tutorial video. In this video, we'll be setting up a skills table for a VEX robotics competition.
So now I'm going to show you how to set up the skills area for a VEX IQ competition. We have a bin that has everything you need, and one of the first things you're going to do is actually empty out the bin so we can go place the bin where we need to. It's going to be used as a tabletop. So you have two table skirts that we'll put on later. We have a couple queuing tablecloths with their clips. We're going to need this 50-foot bundle of power and HDMI. And then I'm going to place these other things over on my skills table while waiting. So to start off, we're going to put out our field timer. This is our small TV that the students will be able to see how much time is left on the game. We're going to place it right onto the skills bin on the side of the fields that the students are looking at. For a VEX IQ tournament, we have two skills fields, and the students are going to queue in from this side, and they're going to be walking over here to these fields and back out. And so one of the goals with the event is to make sure you know where students are walking and try to make it as safe as possible. So first I'm going to connect this monitor, and then I'm going to show you how I run the monitor around the outside so students don't have to walk over the cable. So for our field monitor, it's very simple. It is power. You'll plug in your power cord for your TV. And your HDMI, make sure you have the side that your prongs go on the table side. That's where you get power from. So make sure you have the correct side. So you're going to plug this right back into your HDMI. There should be a 90-degree HDMI bend here to help you not bend it. Plug in your TV power. And this part of the competition is set. So now what we're going to do is we want to put these cables, and we're in a small classroom here making this video, but we're going to put these cables, so you'll get the idea, around the outside of the room. And this will allow students to not trip over your cable bundle. Once you get the cable in place, you're going to want to use a little tape or a rug to make sure that you can get these cables all the way back to your table with enough length that your HDMI will be able to make it to the top of the table. You want to tape it and your power under the table. And then we will set up the table in just a minute. Using your 12-foot power cable, you're going to plug in all of your power. You have your bundle that goes to your main TV. And you have your laptop, charger. And these are the only two items you have that require power. Once you plug those in, plug in your laptop power. Tuck all of your power away under the table. Your bundle coming in has an HDMI. This is what will extend the desktop to your TV so students can see how much time is left in the match. And then you have a mouse that you will plug in. It makes it much easier to operate skills if you have a mouse, and a mouse pad, which we will grab. And then the Ethernet, this allows you to communicate back to Tournament Manager on your main server, which will be on your main table. So you're going to connect this to the laptop, and along with the power, which we're getting from the main table, we're going to run this all the way back so that we have one bundle, power and Ethernet, going back to our main table. Once you have that set up, make sure you have your referee notebook, score sheets with a pen, and you'll use the remote to turn on your TV. And I'll show you how it should work from a different angle. From the skills table, you need to open Tournament Manager on the laptop, confirm your time is correct, and you're going to connect to a remote server. So what you want to do is find your server, and I know mine, so if you go to the main server on the main table, you'll find the IP address under the Help tab. And for this one, I happen to know what it is. I'll type it in and hit continue. So this computer, the IP address allows it to connect to our server on the main table. Once it connects, Tournament Manager will open. And there are only two things you really need to do on this computer. One is to open a display. So the other thing I'm going to do is use the remote control to turn on the TV. And so I'm using the HDMI cable here to create an extended desktop. So when I do that, sometimes I need to reconfigure my layout. So here's my mouse on this screen. I'm going to hold the function, F8, lets me go to extend. So I want to extend my desktop, but now this is the extended when I want to switch it. So I'll make this my main screen and the TV over there my extended. So I'm going to go to screen, I'm going to right click on the desktop, click screen resolution, and I'm just going to click make this my main display and say OK. So now it switches it back to my desktop is on the laptop and my extended display over here. The only thing I need to do now is go drag Tournament Manager back to this screen. So once I have that set up, so my extended display is the TV, and this is my main screen, I'm going to go to Displays, Start a New Display, and a Field Q display. Field Q will say, come up and say, what do you want to do? Well, I'm going to do the Skills Challenge field, field number 1, and hit continue. In this screen, I'm going to now go View, Full Screen on Monitor 2. Just going to tuck that away. Click on your Skills Challenge tab in Tournament Manager. Click this drop-down arrow that lets you pick Skills Challenge Field 1. You'll only ever need to use Skills Challenge Field 1. You queue a match. And this startup comes up, match 1, and I can click Start Match. And you see on my timer that the student's now driving. From this angle, we'll be able to see clearly how much time is left in the match. So the only thing I need to do is remove the mute. I'm going to check here that says play sounds, and I'm going to end early. Reset my timer. I'm going to lower my volume a little bit. And now when I start matches, I can verify that the timer comes on, that the sound plays, and that I have full control. To score a match, you'll click the team number. So let's say team number 5, in my case here. All you do is record how many hex balls were in the scoring zone, the load zone, okay? And you click Add Driver Skill Score. Once you add it, it'll show the score on the left, and you can always go in and edit that. The referee will fill out their clipboard, just count the number of objects, and they'll turn that in after each and every match. They just write the team number up here. So you can start and stop 2 matches at the same time. Set both fields, say both teams, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. They'll then begin their match. And that's how you set up the skills portion of a VexIQ event.
For more helpful video tutorials just like this one, be sure to look for Systemic Solutions.